It's time to find the answer to the all-important question.
What's a girl's night?
What's a girl's night? That's what Yohane and the gals are going to try and find out here today.
Mm-hmm.
On this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Yohane, the Parhelion, Sunshine in the Mirror. It is episode number 7. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Cow and Ladium.
Hello.
And we are discussing episode number 7 entitled What's a Girl's Night?
I don't know.
It's a big question. Yohane is very excited for it. She's drawing stick figures in her window.
Mm-hmm.
And Lila's like, "Oh, are you excited?" And Johanne's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." what? And then Lila hits her with the all important question of, "What do you do on a girls' night?" And Johanne's like,
Who knows?
We get like a flashback to them in Daya's office when Ruby throws out the idea. Mari's like, "Oh, I've heard about these."
Holds her horns.
Yes, people dress up and they say weird things, and then Rico's also like, "I've read in books about these."
Basically, they both think that like it's girls just being mean to each other.
Yeah. They're both like just struggling, and Diaz is like, that's not exactly it.
Not quite.
And then Yohane gets put in charge of the girls' night of finding out what they want to do and everything. So she's like, okay, and then goes around to all the gals and be like, hey, what do you want to do on a girls' night? Chica wants to play softball, of course.
Yep.
Kanan wants to go to the ocean. Yo just wants to be Yo.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Hanamaru's just excited to be here.
That's also just very Hanamaru.
Mari and Rico are just like, I have no idea. I've never been to one. Don't ask me.
I'm terrified.
I'm very terrified.
Ah.
Daya is just like, I'm very administrative right now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And Ruby's like, hey, you want to make some sweets? Me and Daya really like sweets, and we used to make sweets a lot, but also Daya's been very busy lately, so we haven't been able to make sweets. So that'd be real cool. So we should do that. Also, by the way, don't be surprised on the day. By the way, I'm not going to tell you exactly about what, but see you later.
Okay, bye.
And Yohane's like, okay, anyways. Good talk. So Yohane spends the next 2 weeks trying to find or to come up with like an itinerary and a schedule of what to do on girls' night.
Mm-hmm.
And ends up with this giant book of a schedule of what they're going to do. And basically just been doing it all by herself.
Like they've dropped in to try and like offer, and she's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Lilaps at the end of the 2 weeks is like, hey, you should go to bed. You're very tired. And Yohane's like, no, I gotta work on this. Okay, I'll go to bed because you're yelling at me.
I'm gonna yell back though.
Ah. And then we get to the day of the girls' night. Yohane's got her giant bag packed.
Lilaps asked her if she's gonna be okay by herself.
She's like, yeah, I guess I will.
I was panicking because I'm like,
Bye.
how's Lilaps gonna go to the bathroom? You're leaving the dog inside. Oh no. But she does say, I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Daya rents out this giant like hotel for them to stay at for the girls' night, which is very Daya-like.
Very, very Daya-like.
All the girls end up showing up, and they're all in their casual clothes. Like Chica's there, Hanamaru shows up, Kanan and Yo, Mari and Daya come in together. Not
Yep.
Mari and Daya, Mari and Rico, coming together, and are just very nervous, like, oh, hello, and bonk heads, and they're like, oh, hey, what's up?
Yep. They bonk the heads. Chica's got Mikan.
Yep. And then Ruby shows up, and she's big.
Yep, big Ruby. And no one addresses it.
And she's like, hey, what's up? And Johanne's like, hey.
Hi?
Hello? Just confused and not really sure what's going on.
Yep.
They all go in and they're all just split off and start doing their own things. Like Kanan and Yo are at the ocean, be like, yeah, ocean, woo. Chica and Hanamaru are like running through all the rooms very excitedly.
Huge. That was my favorite. Them just yelling, it's huge.
Mari and Rico just make a pact to be introverts together.
Yep.
Just very funny.
It's really funny.
She's like Rico at one point. Is like, "Where's your familiars or her monsties?" as she calls them,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I didn't bring them. They didn't want to come because the girls' night." And Rico's
Lilaps
like,
isn't
"Oh,
here.
Lilaps isn't here either." And Rico's like, "Don't leave me. Don't stay, or don't. I will stay by your side. Don't."
We are now attached at the hip.
We are attached at the hip. And Yohane the whole time just like running around like, everyone's doing their own thing. The schedule. Oh no. Daya gets up on a little platform and gives a small speech of the girls' night is now officially underway. And I was like, yay.
I think my favorite part about this is that she says something about like keep the speeches short and the summer hair short. And
yes. And there's a shot of Rico and Mari like holding their hair like,
our hair's long. What are we gonna do? I was like, they didn't
And
even notice that Daya has long hair.
They bring it up later on as well. Like, oh, do we have to cut our hair now?
It's really good.
It's very good.
They also give an explanation as to why Daya's secretary leaves.
Yeah, it's like, oh, administrative work. This doesn't count, so she just left. I let her go. She didn't have to be here. She's like, I'm gonna eat some sweets and leave. Yay!
Yay!
They all want Yohane to sing, and then they talk about how they found a spot for Yohane to sing, and she's gonna sing at the summer festival, and everyone swarms her to talk to her, be very excited about singing, and then Yohane just does not know how to handle this.
Nope, she gets overwhelmed.
She gets very overwhelmed, and like falls down, and then Ruby like goes to help her, and Yohane's like, "Who are you?" And Ruby's like, "I'm Ruby," and Yohane's like, "Ugh."
Unconscious.
Piggy. She wakes up and she's in her room surrounded by everyone, and Ruby's very apologetic for startling her so bad.
She's like crying on her, like, I'm so sorry.
And then Yohane's immediately like, I'm sorry. And
And
like,
Lilaps shows up.
Yeah, here's Lilaps, by the way. Yohane's just upset because like she felt like that she was trying to like force them to do things her way and everything, and they were all wanting to do their own things. And it was like, no, it's cool, it's fine, it's whatever, don't worry about it. Also, hey, Lilaps wants to go talk to you. So Lilaps and Yohane go out to the beach and talk a little bit. And Yohane's kind of bummed because she passed out in front of them and like feels like she's making things worse for everyone, and feels like she's being annoying by having this like schedule and everything and trying to do what everyone wants to do and everything. And Lilaps is also like, hey, what do you want to do?
You didn't put what you wanted in
Yeah.
this. Also,
like,
I really do think this confirms that she's the only one that can hear Lilaps.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Bork bork.
Bork bork.
Yohane basically is like, oh, I want everyone to be able to do what they have fun with and everything, and also I want to make memories. And then Lilaps like, oh, there you go, there's your thing.
Let's do that.
Yeah. But Yohane just didn't want to feel like she was being annoying for doing all this the way she had it set up and everything.
Mood.
Social anxiety is a thing.
Mood. God, this entire episode is just like, yep. Know how that goes.
So she goes back inside and everyone's like, hey, what's up? We're gonna cook now. By the way, we need to split up into teams to make some food. So Rico pulls out these little sticks that I guess she made of animals, and they draw for teams, and inadvertently they get all the years. So we get the third years of Mari, Daya, and Kanan, the second years of Rico, Chica, and Yo, and the first years of Hanamaru, Yohane, and Ruby.
It was so cute. They're gonna
They're
make some
making
sweets. Gonna make a chocolate cake. The first years are making a chocolate cake. The second years are making like a mikan pie. I don't remember what the third years are making.
They're making something. Also, when they show off the teams, they show off everyone in the first years are last, and Hanamaru was eating chocolate while
Eating
they're
the
being
chocolate.
introduced.
So good.
And then Ruby does a Ganbao Ruby.
Yes, this is our our first official Gamba Ruby of the series.
It's very good.
She's done the hand motion before, but she's never actually said it.
Ganbao Ruby. So they do their sweets, they make their sweets and everything, and then they go off and do a bunch of activities. They play some softball, they split a watermelon. Yo nearly smashes Chica in the head with a baseball bat. Chica's like, no.
Also, Chica's strong. She's like got two chests of mikan. on
Just
her
casually
shoulders.
carrying him around like, yeah, what's up?
I'm like, you are strong, Chica.
They play softball and Mari hits the ball by crying.
Yep, that was pretty good. That's me
Uh,
when I play in a game with a ball.
mm-hmm. Then they have dinner afterwards, and everyone talks about how they had a good time and everything. And we also get a new song over this, I think, during like the montage part called "Girls."
Girls,
just sung by YOHANE herself.
Nice.
YOHANE talks about how at the summer festival she wants to sing with everyone.
Mm-hmm. Oh! We should have mentioned that, like, at one point on the beach, we get the hand-holding scene.
Yes. Very reminiscent of Sunshine. If you're on a beach, you gotta hold hands with your
pals.
With your pals.
I was so happy to see that. Anyway, yes, she wants to sing with everybody.
And they're all like, "All right, cool, we'll do that."
Sounds like a good time.
Rico's like, "I have no confidence, but I will do it." Also, YOHANE kind of like talks about how she felt like she was dumb for leaving Numazu the first time, and like kind of like tells her side of like how she kind of got to this point. Everyone's like, "No, it's cool." Like Chica gives a rousing speech of like, "No, you were fine. You came back here. We're all friends now. It's great." Yo calls her stupid.
She gets called stupid a few times. She's like, "Do you have to keep bringing up the stupid part?
Gotta do it.
You gotta bring up the stupid part." But they're like, "Yeah, that was really brave of you to even try it to begin with."
Yeah. Very, very Sunshine-esque soundtrack playing in the background here, like just swirling as the scene builds with the speeches and everything, giving YOHANE more confidence and all that. I thought it was very good as well.
Have confidence.
Have confidence. No confidence. If you're Rico. And then they go to bed, and YOHANE's kind of like trying to pick up after everyone. It's like, oh, we didn't get to go look at the stars. As they're all just like, everyone's just sprawled out in this room.
My favorite is Chica having her leg over Yo. That's really good. And Hanamaru's drooling.
Yep. Just very happy sleeping.
Very happy. I'm also happy when I get to sleep.
There's a shooting star that happens, and then the episode ends.
Yeah, and I think that that's probably something, because there's a shooting star in the opening. There's got to be something there. But she misses it.
Because she had her back turned.
She's looking forward to her friends as opposed to backwards to the stars? I don't know. I was trying to make it symbolism, but I failed.
You had the first half down, and you kind of fumbled at the end.
Had everybody in the first half.
Yep.
Whoops.
We have one note here, which is we kind of talked about here earlier, but the callback to Love Life Sunshine on the beach with the group facing the ocean is similar to the scene to the Yume Kataro Yora Yume Utaro ending MV. And also just like there's multiple scenes, I think, in Sunshine where it's like, we're on the beach. We got to look out to the ocean.
We got to hold hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a few times.
That's going to do it for this episode. Next time, we will be discussing episode number 8 entitled Reach Them, Sea Breeze.
Sea Breeze.
Which I'm guessing is us getting ready for the summer festival because there's like food, takoyaki being made, Kanon's making things.
It's like 3 seconds of a preview,
yeah.
So
Not a whole lot, but
who can say what's going to happen?
Presumably, that feels like what it's probably going to be.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll talk about that next time, but for now, if you would like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool. So you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA, and also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup, and you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love Life Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next time as we reach them sea breezes.